They haven't faced a loss yet, but the defending champions Karnataka will be facing up a very, very $920 आकाने मदिले अच्छा इधर विघ्नेश 915 फर्स्ट बॉल रेडी है हाँ रेडी What a day this has been here in the INDUSInd Bank Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament, and we are stepping into the semi-finals. This is the penultimate day. Tomorrow is the finals, and today we have two strong teams who finished top in their group. Karnataka from Group A and from Group D, Delhi. Both the teams have won all the 3 games in the league stages. They haven't faced a loss yet, but the defending champions Karnataka will be facing up a very, very strong side, Delhi, because I'll tell you what, Delhi has a very, very unique record. Their openers, Preeti and Noori, have 2 times put out a century stand in the opening wicket partnership. So first it was against Assam, 218 runs, and yesterday again against Tamil Nadu, they put up another 150-run partnership in the opening wicket as well. So Varsha, I'm sure she would have seen of all those things against Delhi, and along with Netra, the coach, and also Shika, the manager, and even the Delhi think tank with the manager and the coaches around, they would have seen the positives and negatives, strengths and weaknesses of both the teams. So let's see what this is going to be, as Ankita, the captain of Delhi, will be tossing the coin, and Varsha will be calling. Yes, Ankita ji, go for it.
Head.
Head is the call.
Tails. It's tails.
And it's a tail. Right. So Delhi win the toss. Ankita ji, क्या करना चाहेंगे आप?
Bat first.
Bat first, yeah, as we expected, because their strength is batting. So Preeti and Noori के बाहर फिर से भरोसा डाल रही हो आप, फिर से उनके कंधों पे बाहर डाल रहे हो, लेकिन सेमीफाइनल्स में बैटिंग करना कितना मायने रखता है? क्योंकि एक चेज लेते तो आप मतलब आपको स्कोर पता चलता था ना, लेकिन आपका प्लान क्या है बैटिंग लेने की वजह से?
यही प्लान है कि अभी तक जो होता है, हालांकि सेमीफाइनल में थोड़ा डिफरेंस होता है, लेकिन स्टिल we trust our batting.
Oh, lovely. So Ankita is very, very confident about her batting. Again, she's putting the trust on her openers as well. Varsha,
yes, sir.
Yenamma, Davanagere hudugina neenu alla Chitradurgada hudigi, correct. So Chitradurgada hudigi full ivattu fight ಗೆ ready na?
Yes.
Okay, ಇವಾಗ ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ನೀನು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಟಾಸ್ ಗೆದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ?
ನಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗ್ ಇತ್ತು.
Okay.
So ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಫೀಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್, ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್.
That's what it is. So the Karnataka captain Varsha says she also would have actually wanted to bat first, but now she's lost the toss, so no problem. She wants to field and then actually go ahead and chase the target. So the news from the center is actually Delhi have won the toss and they have elected to bat first. And we also have our secretary, Mr. David, who will be speaking a lot in the presentation party of the semi-finals. I'll ask him which is the team that he was supporting, but after the match, not now. Let's go with the first ball. Thank you, Juni. Da, first semi-finals. Ida link. Ada link. Share ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಪೆನ್ನ ಮೊಬೈಲ್
You want delete this one?
No,
they read YouTube.
I have it. Okay. Ball into kaila ball edukka. Okay, ready? One minute. Anish, 1 minute. Polama, Anish. Vignesh. Umpire Polama. Anish, this camera and live. Camera and ball kanika. ഇവിടെ എങ്ങനെ ball കാണിച്ചെങ്കിൽ അപ്പോൾ പിന്നെ എൻട്രി ആ. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്. ഇല്ല. Actually, frame ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Welcome to the first semi-finals here at the INDUSInd Bank Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament for the blind. And Anish and Hari take the field. Anish with the ball and Hari, both the umpires today for the semi-finals. As Delhi have won the toss and they have elected to bat first. Once again, putting out a big trust on her batting lineup is Ankita Singh, the captain. And why not? Because Preeti and Nuri, the trusted opening pair, they have put up a century stand couple of times. Once a double century stand, and then yesterday against Tamil Nadu, another century stand from Delhi. So that is how it has been panned out, where it is really important for Karnataka, the defending champions, actually to tie down Delhi for a challengeable or rather chaseable total. And telling you all good morning here from the commentary box, as well as Ms. Shweta, who is a very hard Delhiite. She is rooting for Delhi. Let's see who's going to make sure, and we will get our first finalists, because tomorrow is the finals of INDUSInd Bank Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament. We can hear the war cry of Delhi as well, saying east or west, Delhi is the best. Yeah, and Karnataka girls also very enthusiastic and energetic. There comes the trusted opening pair of Preeti and Nuri. There we go. Highlighted and also much celebrated opening pair here in the INDUSInd Bank Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament, because they have been very instrumental in tying the batters and bowlers down and not allowing them even the sniffer of their wicket taking abilities as well. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಲೀಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೌಂಡ್ ಮತ್ ಕರೋ, यहाँ पे चिल्लाना नहीं है. आज सेमीफाइनल नहीं, चिल्लाना नहीं. And for Karnataka, it will be Gangavwa from Haveri. She's been the top wicket-taking bowler here in the INDUSInd Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament. She's been the best bowler. She's also the first player to get a hat-trick here in this national championship. As Anish asks if the scorers and everybody are ready. Yeah, it says that we are all set and ready. And first ball is about to get underway. So the semi-finals, first semi-finals. Karnataka defending champions versus a strong Delhi batting lineup. First ball, Gangavwa to Preeti. There we go. Right on target, and Preeti hits it away off the mark. What a good stop at square leg. It's all happening right at the first ball. Deepika from Tumkur, actually there at square leg, stops it. First ball right up there on the target from Gangavwa. And Preeti equally up to the task. And Delhi are away. The first runs on the board. Again in the air. B1 fielder cannot get it across again. Once again, Deepika comes in and ties the batters down to a single. Nuri also now off the mark. So both Preeti and Nuri get off the mark. Score. Now, short square leg, short mid-wicket, mid-on. Everybody around, just putting it down the leg side. And this will run away to fine leg. There is protection there. That is Navya NR, the B3 fielder at fine leg. Will cut it down to just a single. Now Noori. Angle straight at go. Behind angle. Oh, on target. Chance here. Preeti. Oh. Comes back in time. Gangava should have just gone for the shy of the stumps. Did not throw the ball. Wanting to run in and take the bails off. Was not able to do so as it allowed Preeti to come back into the crease very, very safely. Again, right on the target. No problem whatsoever. Keeper actually runs in. Renuka. Bijapur, she is coming in from Renuka. Found her place in this Karnataka side, which has been coached by Netra, managed by Shikha. Last ball will end as a dot ball. Right. After first over, 4 for no loss. Decent over, disciplined over from Gangava. Both the teams have come into the semi-finals without a loss in their league games. They've won all 3. So Karnataka have won against Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and West Bengal. Delhi winning against Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Assam. And Preeti, that is her record. 106 not out. That's the highest run that she's got. Look at that strike rate, 154.29. And currently the top second scorer here in the INDUSInd Bank Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament. And she is all set to edge past Sushma Patel. Sushma Patel, the captain of Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh unfortunately not making it to the semi-finals. So Preeti has all the chance to go up on top of the leaderboard as the second over has started for Karnataka. The first run again goes off towards square leg. Deepika into the attack for the second over. Again on the pads. Allows Preeti to once again free her arms, but still goes to that deep backward square leg. Good fielding once again by Jay Lakshmi. Oh, overthrow. Preeti wants a second one to the bowler's end, as what the calls are. Goes to the bowler's end, but then Noori makes it very, very comfortably. They want another run, is it? Yes, they are going for it. Preeti should get in. No, she does not, and Preeti is gone. Can you believe this? Wow, this is Karnataka making sure the opening stand, which was so much celebrated and highlighted, does not cross double figures. Wow, was it necessary is the big question. Not necessary at all. There we go. Unbelievable scenes here. Deepika with the overthrow goes in, returns it correctly, and Preeti does not make it. Oh, unfortunate way for the Centurion partner to go back as Ankita comes in, captain, B1 skipper. Preeti disappointing, very, very disappointing in the semi-finals. We'll get the confirmation on the scoring as well. It's already Runner comes out for Ankita. Is Deep Mala. She comes in. She will be running for Ankita though. Hurry there. Helping out the runner Deep Mala from Bihar. Let's watch what happened there with Preeti. There, she completed that run, Noori, and Preeti gave the call on that danger end. A very, very good thought by Deepika, where she went in and then returned the ball safely to Gangava. Gangava comes in on time and gets Preeti's number. Unbelievable scenes as we resume back as Noori goes for the reverse, does not connect. I think for the first time, Delhi's batting will be tested in the middle order in this tournament. Once again, Noori with the grip. She wants to go for the reverse. Does not connect once again. Replay of the previous delivery. Under pressure, Noori. Hands on the head and foreheads. I have been taken by a big surprise with Delhi, especially Preeti, going out so early in the second over. Actually 7 for 1 is the score. Now connects Noori. Shot third. Another opportunity she has to throw. Does not throw in time. No. That was not a good return. Shiva Gangamma there from Koppala. That shot third does not return the ball well. Unbelievable scenes. It could have been easily 2 run-outs. Ankita would have been gone without even facing a delivery. Now the captain takes strike. Remember, B1 batter. So whatever she touches from the bat will be considered as 2 runs. Deepika once again coming in. Oh, almost very close to the no ball. No, struck on the patch but outside the leg stump. Eventful over comes to an end after 2 overs. Delhi 8 for 1, but just watch. Ankita could have been gone without facing a delivery. Noori on the 5th ball of that second over comes in. No proper return from Shivagangamma. Look at that. Oh my God. Only if the throw could have come in a little more quicker, Ankita would have been in danger. Deep Mala needs to run well because it's the captain's number and it's a B1. First ball, dot ball. So Karnataka putting the pressure right from the word go. And Delhi needs to settle down. Delhi needs to settle down into things. And they should not probably be thinking of that high scoring of 180, 200. Probably they'll have to contain themselves at scoring 160, 170. That also is a very good par score. Now Noori once again puts it to deep square leg as Gangawa is back into the attack. This Karnataka side, defending champions, they are feeling that the loss of the toss is kind of a blessing in disguise. I spoke to the captain, Varsha, at the toss. Even she wanted to bat first after winning the toss, but she said, okay, no problem. We will try and tie down Delhi, and they have done well. At least the start, because a big wicket of Preeti has been lost by Delhi. Now Ankita does not put bat on ball. Once again, strike on the boots. And mind you, no leg buys will be considered as 2 runs. Only the run which comes off the bat from a B1 batter is considered as 2 runs. The current projected score, oh come on, they'll have to get 100 more than that. Once again, very good delivery outside the off stump. Ankita cannot read it. Good pace from Gangawa as well. The hat-trick bowler, Gangawa. The top bowler of INDUSIND Bank Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament. And she shown why she is the top bowler. Again on target, huge appeal. Anish walks off, saying no, it is hitting down the leg side. My God, it is all happening here, and Delhi will have to somewhere get the momentum going. Renuka behind the stumps has also gathered the ball very clean. Again on target. This time Ankita gets it through off the mark with a couple of runs. Is it? Very close around and gone. Noori this time has to go back. Is it? It's Ankita. Right, Deepmala. This was happening. This was on the cards as Deepmala did not complete the run. Ankita, the captain, has to depart. Second run out for Delhi. And that's very well fielded once again at mid-wicket. Returning back to Gangawa. Again, she's been involved in a couple of run-outs. Gangawa with the collection and hitting the stumps. Ankita disappointingly walks off, does not trouble the scorers. Now Delhi, what will they think? What should be their strategy? Let's watch what just happened there. Ankita struck well. It went straight to mid-wicket. It's a very good strike off the middle of the bat. It went straight to that square leg fielder. And that was Deepika, who returned the ball to Gangawa and the jubilation. And Deepmala said to Anish that no, I've come inside. But no, Anish says, no, my dear, you shot off your crease and you've disappointed your captain. There, brilliant stop from Deepika at square leg. And then Gangawa does not make any error. Once again involved in the second run out. Both openers gone for Delhi. That was the biggest danger which Karnataka had. Both Noori and Preeti have been run out. And they have to regroup and rethink. That's high time. Only Noori there in the middle. And Ankita and Deepika with the run out. As we have another batter who's come in. Lakshmi. She's from Haryana. Playing for Delhi. Lakshmi comes in. A B2 batter. She has to stitch a nice little partnership now with Noori. Much needed. Look at the field. Varsha at exact square leg. And at that shortish mid-wicket is Deepika. You have a wider, more square mid-on. In at mid-on, it's going to be Shilpa there. What a start. What a start from Karnataka. Wow. Against all expectations, against all odds. Because Delhi have been very confident and really dominating their opposition's their opening pair. Karnataka have nullified that effect. Again, a very good stop. Varsha that time, the captain at square leg. B1 fielder, diving effort. There. That is Varsha. She was the first centurion here, remember. INDUSIND Bank Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament. She scored that century against West Bengal, a B1 batter and the skipper. So after 3 overs, Delhi under pressure, 10 for 2. There Gangawa doing all justice for that top post of the highest wicket takers. 2 overs, given away only 6 runs. Yeah, there we go. Fula Soren is actually on top. Gangawa on that second place. But yeah, Gangawa has the opportunity now to pick up a couple more and go on top. Yeah, on the semi-finals. Fula Soren from Odisha. Odisha will be playing in the second semi-finals. Right, that's going to come up next. Again, good timing. Noori has to hold the key for the runs. And Lakshmi has to support her very well. Full of Soren. That's a bit of a surprise. Yesterday against Haryana, she's picked up a couple of wickets and she's gone past Gangawa. And she'll be playing the second semi-finals against Andhra Pradesh. That's in the afternoon post-lunch session. That's the second semi-finals that's coming up. Now Lakshmi under pressure. Deepika. Oh, inside the white line. Hari thought about it for a while, the umpire. But then the ball just curling back inside the white line for a dot ball. Lakshmi was expecting a wide delivery, but no. Lakshmi also has a runner. Preeti has come out to support her to run. And with... Oh, under the legs. Under the legs, another dot ball. So with Preeti and Noori dramatically at the center, can get Delhi across. Renuka is all happy because they've got a very good start. It's Karnataka side. Yeah, Preeti and Noori again. Preeti running for Lakshmi, but still she will put in all those thought process behind how to score these runs, how to get off pressure. Once again, stuck on the shoe down the leg side. Another dot ball. Deepika in her second over. Jay has given away 5 runs. And is this the high intensity of semi-finals that's crumbling Delhi down? Again. Outside edge. Goes in the air but straight to covers. Another run out and gone this time. Preeti again does not run. And now a third run out. What is happening? Lakshmi has to go back. Noori came in. Noori actually made sure she came into the keeper's end. But once again the throw went towards the bowler's end. What good thinking. The fielder at covers doing a very, very good job. Right, let's again relive that sort of a moment where it's the outside edge going, slicing the blade off. Once again, Sunita from Begur actually making sure she goes for the right end. Preeti says, no, Hari, I'm inside. Hari, the umpire, adjudged, saying, no, Preeti, you're short of your crease. So 2 run-outs eventually against Preeti's name. That's a good angle. That's a very good angle to watch. Renuka was inside there near the keeper's end, but then Sunita went to the bowler's end and Deepika made no mistake. 3 run-outs in the semi-finals. And now it's time for Deepmala to actually come in, the vice-captain. Right. No scorers, or rather no batters, have crossed even a double-figure mark. And Noori still there. And the total 11 for 3. Reeling currently. And look at that extras. Not even a single extra from Karnataka. Wow. What discipline been shown by both the Karnataka bowling openers. Again. On the boots. Oh, stumping chance by Renuka. Oh my God, that was mighty close. Am I just watching the most scintillating game of this tournament? The semi-finals, 11 for 3 after 4 overs. And projected score again goes down. It was 70 almost, but now it's come down to 55. And Delhi need a partnership. They definitely need a partnership. And it has to be Noori. Oh my God, and once again I think Gangava comes back for her 3rd over. Yeah, Gangava, the Haveri girl, comes in. The hat-trick bowler, done really well. 2 overs, 6 for no loss for her, because all the 3 have come via run-out and she's involved in 2 of them. Now in the air, good stroke by Noori, but still there is protection at deep backward square leg. Just a single. What a strong fielding side. This is turning out to be Karnataka. Kavya right there at the deep backward square leg. Kavya hails from Tumkur. Tumkur just around 100-120 kilometers from Bengaluru. So it's a pressurous game for Delhi. Reverse. Good shot to be attempting. Nice little stop. Off the mark. Deepmala. Well done. Yeah, Shiva Gangamma from Koppula. doing the fielding there at short third. In the air. Oh, Shivagangama cannot come across and cut it at short third. Opportunity for a couple of more runs. Yeah, she comes in. Shivagangama actually, she looks so tinily built, but look at the arm power. Wow. There. Yeah, she's been congratulated as well. I think she's the tiniest in the team. But look at that arm power on the return. Beautifully done. Jayalakshmi all the way comes in from, I think, square leg to congratulate Shivagangama at short third. Again, goes straight to deep backward square leg. There is protection. No, they cannot think of a second. This Karnataka side is being very strong on those returns. They've got good arm power from the deep. Once again, Deepika there at deep square leg. They haven't allowed Delhi and also even me to think about a strategy how to make a comeback. I think picking these singles will be working. Now, run out opportunity again. Oh, the throw comes in late. Deepika with the charge. Renuka was also charging towards the ball at short square. Deepika had to go for the direct hit. Missed it completely. Or else it was Deepmala saying goodbye. Running to the danger end on that occasion. Right, after this, just 6 more deliveries on the power play, and it is all the girls in blue, the defending champions, who are all over the girls in green. Again, swiveled across. That's a boundary. Unbelievable error. No ball, and also Kavya there makes a mess out of it. Oh. No ball, I think, for the pitching. Maybe let's watch it again. No, it's not. I think for another reason, and we'll figure out why. And there, under the legs. Kavya shouldn't have done that. First extra being bowled. Right, first extra. No ball. I think should be for the fielding restrictions. And that's a wide. Right. It's all happening. Now, can this be Delhi's small little comeback? Can they look at this small window to sneak through a few runs? Gangawa needs to get this line right. She'd forget about that no ball. And now better. Much better. Swivels across once again. Now under pressure, Kavya once again lets the ball through. Oh my God. That's happening for the second time. What's wrong? But yeah, there we go. Kavya. She's been shouted at from the dugout. Saying, what is wrong with you, Kavya? How can you let 2 deliveries go under the legs? But Jayalakshmi was there once again. That was Jayalakshmi, I think, on that occasion, and Kavya coming in to save Jayalakshmi. Fielding lapses cannot be on the cards in the semi-finals. After 5 overs, 25 for 3, and look who's coming to the attack. Captain Varsha, B1 bowler, comes in. So 8 overs for B1 has to be bowled, and Varsha will start. And mind you, Varsha is a better B1 bowler compared to anybody in this tournament. On target, yeah, on target, on the legs. Very good stop. That's square leg. That's nicely done. Another B1 fielder, Sujata. Mandya girl does well. That's square leg. Deepmala and Nuri hold the key. Deepmala, of course, hails in from Bihar. And also Noori from Bihar. Both Bihar girls need to get the partnership going for Delhi. Varsha, who is aspiring to become a IAS officer, getting the training, much needed training, and also she's applied for a lot of advanced courses for that. And captain in the Karnataka side, being the first centurion here at INDUSIND Bank Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament organized by Cabby under the able leadership of Dr. G.K. Mahantesh. He'll be a happy man. Oh, that's a stop. That's a good anticipation. Another B1 fielder doing very well. And there is a lot of chirping around. Coach Netra actually has trained this Karnataka side for the fielding discipline. We saw before the match as well, even before the match began. She gave in those normal warm-ups, and then immediately, forget the batting or throwdowns, she says, come on girls, go for the fielding. That's it. That's what I want you guys to do. She was concentrated on the fielding, so she was putting in a lot of high catches. She was doing in those stops from the ground. Varsha does not get it on target. All Varsha needs to do is contain this struggling Delhi top order. Yeah, they've lost. The top order actually is blown off. Now we are almost into that middle order. But still Noori. With Noori around, you can expect a lot of things. Because she's got what, 2 half centuries in this tournament. Again on target this time. Noori swivels it across, uses a lot of bottom hand, but then there is protection. Kavya comes in from fine leg. Oh, good throw, but Renuka has to be careful. It just bounced off the turf and hit her nose. Right, it hit her nose on the bounce of the keeper. She has to be careful. Renuka is a strong Bijapur girl. We know Bijapur is a little warmer place compared to the others in the Karnataka region. Back live. She's still struggling. She's still struggling. Yeah, she's still struggling. We will need that. 30 for 3. We'll watch what just happened for Renuka on the throw. Kavya did well at deep square leg. She came in, attacked the ball, and the return was also on target, but just on the bounce. Boom! Oh, hit her on the nose and on the cheek. Agila is what we can hear. That means I'm okay, I'm fine. And no, Renuka, that might hurt you a little later. Because all these bruises, all these hits from the cricket ball will not immediately hurt. It will take a few while there. Oh! Immediately on that nose and cheek area. And she's okay. As Preetham, our physio, runs in just to check on Renuka. Yeah, speaking about Bijapur, Vijayapura, actually it's now called as. It's a place where a lot of warriors, a lot of strong men come in. And she's a strong, brave girl, Renuka. Taken the blow, which is fine. Netra there, don't confuse her to be a fielder at straightish third fielder position. Netra actually the coach of Karnataka, standing outside the ropes. She says, Inonchur jorag hakbeku. That means they need to bowl a little more quicker for the ball to get the right direction. So much of an advantage if you know these languages, isn't it? You can figure out what's happening inside the team. You can think into their think tank and put it across to the world. And that's what we do at Cabby. Make sure it's a very, very clean, transparent production. That it comes across as if everybody watching via their smartphones and even on the smart TVs probably get to know what's happening in this first semi-finals. The INDUSInd Bank Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament. Now Varsha on target. That was mighty close to the stumps as well. And lucky there for Deepmala. She gets the bat right down in time. Sixth over, last over of power play. Then Varsha and Karnataka can actually have a spread out field, but will they go for that spread out field? Because they want to keep the pressure on. Will probably have those close in fielders. Short third, short backward of point. Deep covers is not there on that occasion. Still in the power play. Both fielders behind. Square near and another run out. Oh, that was Varsha. That was Varsha and the bowler's end. Oh, someone should have come in behind Varsha to cover that up. Sunita was there behind Varsha. Couldn't come in. That was mighty close for another run out, and that was Noori running to the danger end. It was a very good stop at short mid-wicket. You can hear Renuka guiding Varsha as well, saying, making that all-important sound. Reverse tries under Renuka. Right, that's it. That's the end of the power play. 33 for 3 after 6 overs. After the power play, Delhi 33 for 3. And Karnataka in the semi-finals have got 3 run-outs. Now, after the power play, Kavya comes into the attack, another B1 bowler. So this is going to be the second over. Varsha gave away 8 in her first. And Kavya now comes into the attack. And Renuka goes for that all-important guidance with the voice for the B1 bowlers. Right, Noori, what will she do? She'll strike well, straight back to the bowler. Oh, straight back to the bowler, but it's a B1 bowler. She was moving towards her left. This time Sunita comes across. Kavya right on target. Shivamogga is the place where she has been born and brought up. Good pace, really good pace by Kavya that allows the direction. Another run out, is it? Oh, Renuka misses this time. Noori is walking on a tightrope. She struck it very well. She wanted that single, but sent back in time by Deepmala. Good call. Very good call there. The moment she hit it, she wanted to go. It was straight to Gangawa. At short, shot mid-wicket, but then Renuka missing out that run out. It could have been 4 on the trot. Diving stop. Nicely stopped by Gangawa. Half stop. Only a single. Only a single. With 3.5 run outs, Delhi might not take a chance because the half was the previous delivery. And Noori, right, she has to forget walking that tightrope. That's Netra, the coach. She is standing right there at fine leg this time. Straightish fine leg, and then she has to come all across towards the other end where the bowler bowls from the commentary box end. Now she is standing there at the rose garden end because that's behind the keeper. So that actually allows Kavya for the better direction. Reverse into the gap. Now tiny little Shivagangamma has to do a lot of work. A tiny legs does a lot of running, but look at that arm power for the return. Wow. I'll have to ask her what she's had for breakfast. She's so tiny. And she's got so much power in the shoulders. So yeah, anybody feeling size matters? No, that does not. Strength matters. Pocket dynamo she is, Shivagangamma. At short third. Again, goes in her direction. No, misses out. Deepmala had the idea right. Ball just outside the off stump, and look at this for a B1 bowler. Kavya done fabulously well. 5 deliveries, just 4 runs given away. And where do you target for a weaker link in this Karnataka lineup? And I'm thinking, how can Delhi make a comeback? Because we want equal fight of bat and ball. We do not want a one-sided game as well. But no, Karnataka is making sure it's going to go one-sided. 7 overs, 37 for 3. Kavya finishes her first with just giving away 4. And good over rate as well by Karnataka. And that's the leaderboard. That's really important. 4th match for Gangavva. She's picked up 4 wickets with that hat-trick. And then Phula Soren, look at that. She's come in with a better economy. 3.38. So watch out, Andhra Pradesh. Phula Soren will be coming at you in the second semi-finals. And nobody there in that Andhra Pradesh lineup in the top bowlers list. Varsha comes back for her second. A 3rd over from a B1 bowler. How many times have you seen? Again, the pocket dynamo, Shiva Gangama does well. At shot 3rd. And she's so tiny, but look at that arm power she's got. I wonder how our lensmen are actually capturing her. It needs a different angle. But yes, her shoulders, her arm power is immaculate. It's fabulous to watch her field. I was just telling, how many times have you seen 2 B1 bowlers bowl in tandem? I haven't seen that in this tournament. Huge appeal again. Kavya and Varsha doing well. Generally, you have B1 bowlers being supported and surrounded by other bowlers. But not in this occasion. First semi-finals, defending champions doing well. Strikes well, Deepmala. Goes to deep square leg. Kavya comes across. Only 1 boundary in the 39, and that too because of number 5, Kavya from Tumkur. With a misfield, the ball went under her shoes. That's all. That is all what Delhi has been managed to do. And even after the power play, as I expected, Karnataka not letting that pressure on. They've had close-in fielders inside the 30-yard circle, and they still go with that deep square leg, deep backward square leg. Only 2 fielders outside. As Varsha will have to re-bowl this one. Shiva, the manager of Delhi. Now, what will he do? Probably will be praying and saying, Hara Hara Shambho, just help us out, come out of this pressure from Karnataka, because this is not what Delhi wanted to do in the semi-finals. They need to put up a big total, at least 150, 160. If not, you cannot tie this Karnataka team down. They'll come over and stamp across that score and walk through to the finals. If it's anywhere below 150, that's a pass score. Pass score generally here in this tournament has been 140. So semi-finals put up another 15, 20 runs extra. So 160, 170 is what we are looking at. But can Delhi make it? Scoring only at 5.5 runs per over. Kavya has to get it straight. Correction, Varsha has to get it straight. Has to probably take a little bit of leave for the book of Kavya. Bidbekadre nodko, that's what she means. That means watch while you release the ball. Just be careful. Now, that's the first time you have Deepika come into support Varsha on the angle, on the right alignment towards the bowler. That's the first time, because a lot of extras by the captain. She has to keep it tight. Now this is fine. Curls back in. Allows Noori for that connection, but straight to a deep square leg. And Kavya and Jayalakshmi, they have done well at the deep. Yeah, Jayalakshmi this time, number 8. From Ballari. On the borders of Andhra as well. But Jayalakshmi making sure that border in that boundary line is completely saved from Delhi's sight. She had to go for it. So I'll tell you what. It's an extra, but if you really need to target, now I'm just telling this because we need that fight back from Delhi from somewhere as a strategy. So Varsha looks a little low on confidence with the ball. So probably Delhi batters can target her and make sure they get a lot of runs out of her. And even those wide deliveries down the leg side has to be dealt with brute force towards deep fine leg, because there's no fielder there, because there is deep backward square leg and square leg. And if Noori can do that, yeah, that's what I was talking about. But still more finer shot is required. It's more squarer for the liking, because that goes straight to deep backward square. We want to hit the ball more towards fine leg if Noori can do it. We've seen her do it. Uses the bottom hand well. And also Deepmala, they'll have to target that area, because that's the only comeback way is what I am watching for Delhi. If not, it's going to be tough. Hari has a small word with Varsha. He's just guiding into something that she has to follow. Right, last delivery coming up. Varsha again giving away 8 runs in her second. Now, projected now looks a little healthy compared to 50 or 70 what it was showing earlier. Looks a little healthy. Partnership being woven across. So it was 11 for 3. Now it's 46 for 3. They've woven in a little comeback. 35 of 25 deliveries, the partnership. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. That's what you want to see. Good fight between the bat and the ball. That's what makes it interesting and exciting. And I'm sure Andhra and Orissa will also have an eye on this match, because they will be playing the winner of this match tomorrow. And first, both the teams have to win against each other. That's what it is in the second semi-finals, and then think about it. But yeah, they will surely have an eye on this, because if you're joined in late, looking at this Delhi score, what has happened? It's havoc in the running between the wickets, because it's 3 run-outs for Delhi, 47 for 3 after 8, and it's very, very good fielding by the close-in fielders of Karnataka. 10 runs for Varsha that's been given away in this over. And we can see Renuka still struggling. Yeah, now that little bit of a burn will be there on the cheek, because every time when the ball hits, it does not hurt you. It hurts you a little while later. There is Preeti, the top second batter in this INDUSInd Bank Women's National T20 Tournament. But Noori right there after Gangawa. So Preeti missed out today. So Sushma Patel will be happy that the record will not be broken. Noori needs a lot of runs. Gangawa will need a lot of runs to break Sushma's record. So Madhya Pradesh, something to cheer for. They've got their captain at the top of the leaderboard in the best batters list. And good stop again by Jayalakshmi. Renuka says, big Haku. That means bowl quicker. Maintain those over rates. Yeah, that's a nice one. Helps the umpires. Misses out under the bat. Pressure still lurking. They'll have to understand that they've put up a good partnership. More than a runner ball partnership. They'll have to keep going. That's it. That's what they want to do. And do not try anything fancy. Do not try anything out of the ordinary. Just stick to the rule book. Keep going. And keep our scorers busy. That's all they'll have to do. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help. An extra. Now, manager Shiva, I'll tell you what, he's lost his voice because of yesterday's game. He was shouting there from outside the boundary ropes. And he's got his sister, Esther, alongside with him to have the voice. Another extra. Yeah, Esther again shouting it out at long on. She's standing at long on but outside the boundary ropes. 47 for 3 as Kavya has come back to bowl her second. Yeah, there we go. That is Shiva and his sister Esther, the manager of Delhi, and he is actually telling it to Esther because Shiva has lost his voice of all the shouting that he did yesterday, encouraging the team. He wants Esther to probably be his voice. I spoke to him before the toss and the match. He just could not utter a word, not even the good morning. Yeah, there we go. That's Esther and Shiva. Very, very important game for them. Both brother and sister combination. Can they get that through? Esther, also a very, very good fielder. He's got a information from somewhere outside. He's got a call. He's received. Oh, run out opportunity again missed. In the middle of everything, still Delhi's running. Has not found the right path. You wanted a Delhi metro start. This looks like the Delhi train stuck in fog. Not a good running. Not a good running between the wickets. I speak about Delhi metro. I've been a fan of that. Been in Delhi for quite some time. And what I really love about is the metro train goes directly into the international airport on the platform that actually takes you to the terminal. Brilliantly built. That's the capital of our nation, setting an example for everybody. And hoping, really fingers crossed and hoping for Bengaluru to actually complete out a lot of metro process very soon. We've had enough of that. Let's not get that talking as well. My God. We've been waiting and waiting as patiently as possible to get Bengaluru Metro up and running on all corridors. Yeah, if you're somewhere here in Bengaluru, try it for yourself to feel it. That's what I can say. After 9 overs, it's 53 for 3. 50 on the board for Delhi. Good partnership coming up from Deepmala and Noori. Sir, 17 for Deepmala, Noori 18. Right, who will be bowling the 10th? As 4 overs of B1 bowlers have been completed. Varsha gave away 18 in her 2. Kavya gave away 2 in her 2. So that makes, what, if my mathematics is wrong, 28 out of 4 overs. And number 8 comes to the attack, Jai Lakshmi. Oh, does not start well, does not start well. We'll have to re-bowl that again. The Ballari girl, Jai Lakshmi, very closely knit to the team. Does a lot of talking and also very close to Netra. A lot of jovial team around because Netra again, the coach, she herself is still a player. Direct hit, again a run out. Yes, that's a 4th one. Now, even if not, it's a direct hit. Noori has to go back. She was been escaping that dreadful run out for more than 2 occasions. And with that, the umpires also have called drinks. Now 54 for 4. Disappointing running here. 4th run out for Delhi. Noori very, very unhappy of how she ran this run. Watch it, Deepmala actually hits it well. No, it was Noori herself. Noori herself hit it. And then it was Gangawa once again throwing in directly, and then Jayalakshmi does all the rest of the good work. Jayalakshmi, the bowler, Gangawa fielded it really well at that shortish square leg. Returns to Gangawa, and that's it. 4th run out. Noori goes back disappointed. What is happening with this Delhi unit? Now, you know what? The new batter needs to come in at the bowler's end. So we'll have to see who that is after this drink. Resuming back after drinks. 54 for 4. 4 run-outs in the semi-finals. Where is the Delhi team heading to? They'll have to get it back on track. Now the new batter has to come to the bowler's end. I think it has to be Angmo, the B1 batter. Right. Speak about Angmo's records and achievements. She's from Himachal. And the B1 batter, one with the white cap, is Angmo. She's climbed the Siachen Glacier and she's completed the climb. Can you believe that? I'll tell you what these categories again mean. We keep saying this often, but again, it's my privilege to mention that. B1 means zero visibility, complete hindrance on the visualness. B2 can see from the eyelid to any object for 2 meters. And B3 means from the eyelid to any object they can see until 6 meters. And that is what the category is. Zagmo will be in the non-striking end, and there'll be a runner helping her out. I think it's Esther who's come out. No, it's not. I'll tell you who's come out. I think, yeah, Menaka has come out to help Angmo on the running. Now Deepmala has to regroup. Regroup in her thoughts. Down the leg side, in the air, but still in the gap. Will come across very correctly, Jayalakshmi. Again. Not allowing more than one. Now Angmo comes in. Yeah, Angmo, she was very, very happy in sharing that information because she's set that world record for a B1 person, for a B1 player to climb the Siachen Glacier, the most difficult post that's been controlled, or rather guarded, I should say, by our armed forces. Very, very respected armed forces. Gloves, it's gloves. Huge appeal from Karnataka side, but yeah, it's gloves, directly on the gloves. Yeah, she's gone there. Showed me a couple of pics as well. She's gone into that Siachen Glacier with all that cold conditions. She said, I wanted to experience it just to see what service our armed forces are actually doing to save our nation. Save our nation with all that natural challenges that's been faced. Because Siachen, again, I'll tell you what, everybody might know this, but it's a very important post to safeguard our nation from two different threats. Yeah, both the countries on the neighboring side, we know what issues they keep creating. That's why Siachen Glacier becomes so much an important post of the frontier. This frontier is guarded well by Karnataka in the semi-finals. Angmo now gets bat on ball, still does not get off strike. What an over from Jayalakshmi. Just 3 runs out of it. And after 10, 56 for 4. And also Angmo is a very brave cyclist. She's cycled across from Andhra, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. She's gone into Chennai, Hyderabad and Bengaluru in cycle. That's the girl we're watching in that white cap. Angmo. Now all that record has to boil down to the semi-finals as Hari pulls her back towards that square leg position. As Deepmala will be facing the 11th over and Kavya comes in for her 3rd over. So this becomes the 6th over from a B1 bowler. Kavya now starts well after that first extra in the gap, but no, after 4 run-outs you will not think about a second, isn't it? Even though there was an opportunity, Gangawa wanting to see where the batters will run. She was holding the ball for a long time and then she saw the batters not taking that chance. Now Angmo comes in. Netra will be mighty happy, the coach. Yeah, with the fielding efforts. 4 run-outs, what else she needs? And you have tied down the strong Delhi lineup on the batting to just 58 after 10 overs in the semi-finals. Angmo does not connect it. Still not off the mark. And remember, Angmo can be that one instrumental player because she's B1. Whatever comes off her bat will be double. So she has to just get bat on ball. There are close-in fielders to stop that all-important single. Look at that. A gully. Shiva Gangamma, the pocket dynamo. She's all set. And the ball does not reach the bat. We'll have to re-bowl that one again, Kavya. So even before the 15th over, we are watching Karnataka finish off their quota of 8 overs. Maybe this is the 5th over of a B1 bowler. Because Varsha has bowled 2, Kavya before this had bowled 2. So this becomes the 5th over of a B1 bowler. 8 overs have to be bowled, remember. So that's a 40% we are talking about in the 20 overs. No, this is not the right start after drinks break. I think Kavya is lapsed in concentration. She'll have to regroup that one and put it back on the target. Why is Renuka standing outside the leg stump? What? I didn't follow that. I just didn't follow that. Been speaking Kannada all throughout, but Renuka actually went outside the leg stump to guide her. She just said something very, very quickly. I just couldn't follow it. Now she comes in to guide Kavya. That's nice. That's really nice. And I'll tell you what, Renuka is doing this with all a bleeding nose. Still, that nose is not completely stopped bleeding. That's what Preetham, our physio, told us. The blow that she took while fielding the return, actually, that came in from Kavya. That's Kavya NR from Tumkur. She's a B3 bowler. This is Kavya V from Shivamogga. It's a B1. We have two Kavyas in the Karnataka side. Again an extra. Not what Karnataka wants at this juncture. But Delhi will take it. They'll take everything that comes their way. I was quiet enough to listen to what Renuka is trying to say. Right. Now I picked it. Hinde in the bandre tumba left to go hogta ide. That's what she said. That means if you're bowling from way behind, that's going towards the offside. Now gets it on target. LBW and gone. Angmo has been dismissed. Right. LBW and Angmo is struck in line because Anish could see the leg stump very clearly, and the middle stump was there right in front for the LBW to come in. Kavya, by bowling all those extra deliveries, had made sure one was on target, and that struck her on the boots. There, boom, gone, hitting the front leg right in front of the middle stump. And Kavya strikes. That's the first wicket apart from a run out what Karnataka have got. Right, once again, this angle will help us to watch where the impact was. There, right on the stumps. And there, boom, hitting the front leg and then the back leg. Wow, good decision by Anish. Angmo, with all those records that I spoke of her, that this did not get converted into the batting. Ankita looks disappointed. The Delhi dugout looks disappointed. And they need some respite. They definitely do. Now Esther has come out, sister of manager Shiva. She's got an opportunity now to become a hero for her team. Oh, Renuka fumbled it. Pocket dynamo Shivagangama. Look at her. I am just loving to watch her field. And the whole ball itself looks so big in her hands, but she returns it with such aplomb. She returns with such power from the deep. Right, again, yeah, I can hear that now. Tumba left hogta idea. That's what she means. That means you are aligning the ball towards your left more. So align it towards your right. That's why Renuka was going down the leg side and guiding it. That time again, Kavya was on target. Stumping opportunity by Renuka. But Esther was well in. There. The moment she says that, Tumba left hogta idea, that means you're going more towards your left. And Kavya aligns it beautifully well. Now, stumping opportunity, but Esther comes back. That's a good angle. It's a very good angle from our lensman. Oh, in the gap. Esther off the mark. Fumble? No, don't even bother or think of the second run, Delhi. With 4 run-outs. And that was Gangava. After 11 overs, 64 for 5. Esther has got an opportunity for herself to redeem this Delhi side into the semi-finals. So 5 overs of B1 has been completed. Kavya might also come back to bowl another one. I'm sure she will. Because 3 overs, just 18 runs and a wicket. Why not? And back live. Another single that goes down. Esther striking well. Deepmala is there, 19 of 19, and Esther striking well. So this might be the pair what Delhi wants. Once again, a very good shot, but straight to deep backward of square. Deepika once again does well in the deep. There you go. There's that square leg and deep backward of square. Both fielders behind. As Jayalakshmi is coming to her second over. Oh, bowls wide. We'll have to re-bowl that one. There were no extras until what? 7 overs from Karnataka in the beginning. And then there was what? First no ball with a boundary. And then the B1 bowlers came in, bowled a few extras. Oh, that was on target to the stumps. Nice, that it came in. Oh, once again Renuka misses the run out. Esther was gone for all money. She was not even in the frame. What a return once again from Gangawa. This fielding unit of Karnataka has put Delhi on the back foot. There, on target to the middle stump. Strikes well straight to Gangawa. Esther was sent back by Deepmala. And Renuka missed an easy one. Now that makes it 4.5 run-outs out of the 4. 67 for 5, 1 LBW. That's a good conversation what Deepmala is having, saying, listen, बहन भागना मत, ठीक है? 4 रन आउट हो गए, अभी तू भागेगी तो मुझे पता नहीं. That's what she would have said. Oh, curled back in that ball onto the stumps. Esther striking well. I think she should just hold on to that strike instead of trying to get to the other end. And Gangawa once again at square leg and shortish mid wicket. Does well. Bowled, is it? All right, that was very close to the stumps. How did that miss? Esther has been challenged by Jayalakshmi. Sweating in the palms, not because of the sun, pressure of the semi-finals. That's what it is. Your underarms and the under palms keeps sweating a lot because of pressure. Now, another opportunity. This time gets it. 5th run out. Esther has to go back. Renuka does very well. Combination of Gangawa and Renuka working this time. The previous occasion, she let that go. Now, Esther just thrown away an opportunity to be a hero for her side. 5 run-outs. 5 run-outs. Gangawa, I think, has been involved in, 4 of them, if I'm not wrong. Out of the 5, at least 3 run-outs is Gangawa involved. As a 4th run-out, yeah. Wow. Strikes well, fielded well, returns well. Renuka does not make a mistake. Bye-bye, Esther. Over and done with the semi-finals. I think what Deepmala went and spoke to her, I think Esther did not understand that. All right, gone. Hey, Esther from Andhra Pradesh. Probably Deepmala should have probably be better off telling her to in Telugu. Hey, come on. Even people there from Hyderabad speak and understand Hindi, and Esther, yeah, she speaks good Hindi, but does not understand the language of cricket, of running between the wickets. 67 for 6 after 12. 8 more overs. As Kavya comes back for her last over. B1 bowler Kavya V. This is going to be the 6th over. What happened? Deepmala wanting to take strike. She's saying, was it me or was it her? It's okay, Deepmala, go for it. Deepmala has to take strike as Menka has come in. Menka from Bihar. She's a player. That's being a nice little sports person spirit that's been shown by Deepmala. She was thinking whether was it me or were her on the strike, but that's okay. Come on, Deepmala, be a Delhiite girl. Score runs. You are doing well. Take strikes. Score well. And legally, it was Deepmala that should have been on strike. That's what Hari and Anish have told her. They're running beneath the wickets. It's gone wayward from Delhi. Stops well.
उसमें शुगर है मैम थोड़ा उसमें टी वाले में उसमें नहीं है
Thank you. 69 for 6. 14th over in progress. Kavya once again an extra. We'll have to re-bowl that. No, that's what she should not be doing. Here is the call from Renuka from behind the stumps, but the direction from Kavya is not right. She's done well, 22 for 1 as a B1 bowler in her 4th over. Couple of wides. Jasti aache hakpada, that's what she says. That means don't bowl it too outside the off stump. That's good. She's gone down the leg side to guide Kavya. Good stop from Varsha. A short square leg doesn't allow the batters to scramble through for a single. Very good stop by the captain. Varsha, B1 fielder. Stops well. Right now. Good stop. It's all happening. Karnataka fielders, they keep chirping so much. I don't think both the batters of Delhi can hear each other's call. That's not the reason where they've got 5 run-outs. It's only because of good fielding of Gangava. She's involved in 4 of them. Outside edge, but still slices it to covers. Again a good stop. Good throw as well. I'll tell you what, Deepika is not a left-hander, but she threw the ball in the left. And she did that because not to give extra time for the batter. That's a skill. 74 for 6 after 13. We will want to watch that again on the throw. Because Deepika, generally a right-arm thrower, she threw the ball in the left. Now that is cricketing skills. That is cricketing brains. Because it was going towards her left. She did not want to waste that extra millisecond of changing the hands and then throwing. She went with the left arm throw. Right. Kavya Yanar comes into the attack. B3 bowler. Kavya V has finished her quota of overs. And she's done a fabulous job. So 6 overs of B1 bowlers have been done now. 2 more remaining for Karnataka. They'll happily finish up, I think, with Varsha. On target once again. Good stop. Again a left arm throw, but to the wrong end. And that's another B1 fielder. That time I think that was Sujata from Mandya. Look at that cricketing brains that Netra has put inside these young girls. Wherever you get the ball, throw it in that hand. Don't try and change those hands. Now Shivagangamma, pocket dynamo, runs in but does not get across because there is Sunita there, the vice captain from Begur. Yeah. Sunita, generally a B2 player, does well. Strikes well. Nobody at mid-on. Can there be a couple of runs? They have to go for it. No. Why? Because it's Gangava. It was an easy 2. They'll have to convert it. That's okay. That's okay. Even if it's Gangava, take her on the throw. Challenge her. She's so easy. She just has a walk in the park. She knows the batter is not going to take a second one. And Gangava had to go from what? Mid-wicket to mid-on. The ball had well past mid-on. That is the psychological advantage what Karnataka has. Because after inflicting 5 run-outs, generally the feel will be don't take that extra run. But I'll tell you what, cricket, or rather any sport, is just played on that merit, on that delivery. Right, straight to square leg. Another run out. And a goner this time again. I keep talking about taking the second run. The Delhi girls are struggling to take the first. 5th run out. Unbelievable way of losing your track in the semi-finals. Was it Sunita, their vice skipper, who threw the ball? But unfortunately, Menka has to go back. She was running towards the danger end, and look at Renuka once again. Does well. Struck it well. And was it Gangava? Again. Yes, it was, I feel. Yes, it was Gangava. My God. Can you keep her out of that mid-wicket region and allow Delhi to score some runs? Please. Right, look at that. Stopped halfway. Had to come back, Menka. How many times have we seen this happen? You cannot do this, Gangava. Come on. You cannot be involved in 5 run-outs of 6. That's not allowed. That's a rule probably not existing. 77 for 7. Raksha, she's a proper Delhiite. She comes in. B1, generally a good bowler, Raksha. We've seen her bowl very good, but now she has to deliver it with the bat. Varsha, she says, come on girls, let's wrap this up. 14 overs, 77 for 7. Varsha comes back for her 3rd over. This is the last 2nd over from a B1 bowler, and imagine within 15-16 overs, maybe B1 bowlers will finish up their quota. Down the leg side, down the leg side. No, captain, no. It's not what you want. Yeah, that's the think tank of Karnataka. On to the far right is Netra. In the center is Shikha. That's the team think tank. It's done well. Again. Renuka has to, from behind the stumps, guide Kavya better. Right. Nin kaina right haktidya, left tagomba. That's what she means. That means, Varsha, you're going more towards your right. Your hand is tilted towards your right. Put it to the left. There, hage haku. That's what it means. That means, yeah, that's what it is. Bowl now. And still on the right. But that's a dot ball. That's a dot ball because it was inside the white line. So that will make something okay for Varsha, but still not on target. Still Renuka will not be convinced. Oh my God. All these wicket keepers is so chirpy and talkative. They have to be, isn't it? Straight to short square leg. Single stolen under Jai Lakshmi's nose. So Delhi is feeling it's okay if it's Jai Lakshmi or Shivagangamma, the pocket dynamo. It's not okay when it's Gangava. That's what they feel. The same thing happened, isn't it? The same thing happened with Gangava. The ball was struck straight to her. Same thing what Jai Lakshmi did. Yes. Right, this is going to be a very, very productive over from the captain. She's finished 3 overs 21 without a wicket, but 80 for 7 after 15 overs. After 15 overs, 80 for the loss of 7 wickets. 5 more overs to go with 1 over of a B1. So that 1 over, I think Varsha will come back to bowl and finish her quota of overs. Yeah, there we go. Kavya V, the B1 bowler, 4 overs, 25 for 1 for her. Kavya Yanar comes back for her second over. She's a B3 bowler. Deepmala still there, having the hopes of Delhi alive. Good shot. Very good shot. Straight to Gangava. They don't take a single. That was such a good stroke. Gangava was actually struggling of finding where the ball is. Number 7. Take a bow. And you go with number 7 with whom in cricket? That's the world who knows about it. The man with the... I'll tell you what. The coolest of the brains on the field. It looks like he's cool, but I've had an opportunity to work with him as well in a state launched league that happened after Karnataka. Tamil Nadu launched their own state league, and the MSD Mahendra Singh Dhoni was the brand ambassador of that. We got that opportunity to work with him. He generally is not that cool, but what he says is affirmative, is very, very on the dot. Does not mince his words. In the air, will that be taken? No, in the gap. Goes to the vice skipper. Run out again and gone this time. This time, unlike Gangava, it's the vice captain who's inflicted that run out. Sunita from Begur. That's a no ball. That's a no ball. That's okay. They'll take it. And it's going down as a pack of cards for the runouts for Delhi. So 7 runouts. A B1 batter has to go back because the running was not up to the mark there from Menka. Disappointingly, Raksha has to go back. There, Deepmala struck well to the covers. No ball was the signal immediately. Went to Sunita. Collects the ball, throws it to Renuka. Yeah, you keep singing praises of the fielders. Give it up for the stumper as well, Renuka. With the blow that she took on the nose, she's been involved in all the runouts. I think only 1 was on the bowler's end. Out of the 8 wickets, 7 wickets are runouts, and 6 of them were towards the keeper, and only 1 was near the bowler end. See, so late, Menka. She was what, in Noida? She did not reach Delhi at all. 81 for 8. Another B1 batter comes out. B2, correction. We just saw the runner there. Poonam comes in. In the air, straight to the bowler. No run. Yeah, we're talking about 160. Now I think they'll be bundled out at within 100. No, that is under par. But you may never know. Come in, pick up a few wickets early. Bring in Varsha, pick her up. Oh, huge appeal. Lucky there for Poonam. She got a bit of bat on that. And Varsha, after that century, I'll tell you what, she's not been in a highest of the forms. Again, last ball in the gap. Can they go now for the second run? It is in the vacant spaces at deep mid wicket. Gangawa in the ball, but look at that. Opportunity for a second has not been taken. Gangawa, yenava martidiya. That's what they'll say. Oh my God. You cannot be so psychologically dominating. That was vacant in that deep mid wicket. (82 for 8), and I'll tell you what, I'll take you through what actually happened in that previous over. It was a very good shot that was stuck, and it was between the fielders at mid wicket and at mid on, and Gangawa had to run back in the vacant spaces, and the batters did not bother running for the second. And now Gangawa comes back with the ball to the attack for her fourth. Single again. Deepmala has batted well. Out of 82, 26 for her. And out of 8 wickets. Now, can they go through quickly? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So 7 run-outs, out of which 6 has been involving Gangawa. 1 from Sunita. And 7 have been involving Renuka, the keeper. So you will have to put it down as the semi-finals pressure for Delhi. That's what it looks like. Because you've never seen so many runouts by any other team. Forget Delhi. This is the same team that put out what? 218 runs for the first wicket against Assam. In the air. Oh, Varsha, B1 fielder, couldn't gauge it. And Deepika comes in to do up the cleaning behind Varsha there, who did not gauge the ball. Once again, a very good ball. Pacey delivery from Gangawa. Even down the leg side. Couldn't get bat on ball, Poonam. This is a record which Delhi do not want to be told again and again. But yeah, you cannot erase the datas. It will be against your name, Delhi. I'm sorry. Out of the 8 dismissals, 7 run-outs. Again in the gap. Single will be completed. Kavya down there at deep square leg. Does well. So after this, I think Varsha will come in for the 18th over. And then 19th and 20th will be bowled by B2 or B3 bowlers. A good over once again. Gangawa finishes with 24 out of 4 overs. Brilliant economy, but no wickets. So yeah, somewhere Faluna will be happy. So Gangawa will be staying at number 2 on the leaderboard for the best bowler. Yeah, there we go. Fulla Soren will stay on top, because Gangawa will stay at 4 wickets because she did not pick up any wicket today. And already one maiden by Fulla Soren with a wicket extra, probably because she'll be coming in to bowl the second semi-finals. Back live, huge appeal. Not given, striking outside the line of the stumps, outside of the off stump. As Deepika comes in, B3 bowler. Down the leg side. Single completed. Now, you want to bowl Varsha in the penultimate over, is it? The last over for a B1. I would have wanted Varsha to bowl this over. So 7 overs have been bowled by B1 bowlers. Varsha's got 1 over pending. And the captain herself deciding. In the air. Alle, says Renuka. Yeah, alle there. That means there itself. Good stop. Very good stop by Deepika off her own bowling. Yeah, we were speaking about that Tatte Idlis a few days ago. It actually originated from a place called Bidadi, not very far away from Bengaluru, but also very famous in Tumkuru as well, where Deepika hails from. You will not get normal round idlis. You will also get that flat plate-like idlis, which is called tatte. Tatte means in Kannada is plate. It's the same name in Tamil as well, tattu. So that is what it looks like. It looks like a plate. And few of our friends here from outside, actually, one friend of mine from Kerala who's here thought that's a dosa. No, it's actually a idli. It's a tatte idli. I'll not tell her name. Probably she's listening to me. After 18, 88 for 8. 2 more overs. I think this will be bowled by Varsha. Yeah, she's coming to the attack. Last over for a B1 bowler. Right, penultimate over. Varsha, can she keep her on target? She's given away 21 of 3 overs, which is good. And she has to finish well. She has to really finish well. And starts well with the first ball in the air, in the gap. Gangawa again. Run out, is it? No, missed out. Overthrows. Will they run? No, they won't. Good backing up. Very, very good backing up. Deepika there. I think she throws left-hander, bowls right-hander. But then Gangawa at a square leg for the first time in this innings couldn't stop a single and couldn't inflict a run out. Other line Burley, that means let the same line come in. That comes in, right. Single taken at square leg. Sunita, the vice captain, guides Varsha there. So they're close to 100. That's nice to see. It's really nice to see. All credits to Deepmala for holding fort for Delhi. Oh, wide down the leg side. Left. that needs no translation. That needs no translation. Varsha's hand is going towards the right. It's tilting towards right. Align it towards more of your left. That's what she says. It does not align. Still goes the right way down the leg side. But then that's very well timed. Oh, not a right throw. Not a right throw. Struggling on the return for the first time there. Jai Lakshmi there from deep square leg. Couldn't throw that well. But still the batters will only take one. Okay, now B1. Poonam. She's been there for 10 deliveries. B2, correction, Poonam is. Extra. What a match this is by the defending champions. Losing the toss. Delhi electing to bat first, believing their batting abilities. Nobody thought there'll be 7 runouts. On the boots once again, straight to square leg. Jai Lakshmi feels well, now returns well. Wide ball again, Varsha. This is the issue. Projected score now above 100. Delhi will be happy. Now 100 again. Let us go back and assess this. If Delhi can make a comeback into the semi-finals, they can. If they can pick up early wickets of Karnataka, they cannot defend that target. They'll have to bundle out Karnataka. That is what the idea should be. Go for the wickets, go for the kill. They'll have to put that disappointment behind their thinking. They'll have to come out of it. But there have been 7 run-outs. Yeah, let that be only for the books and the datas. It shouldn't be on the minds when they come back to bowl. You have good bowlers there in that lineup. Preeti behind the stumps can do well. Yeah, because Esther bowls well. Is a good fielder. Lakshmi bowls well. Deepmala herself can do well with the bat and ball as well. So yeah, they'll have to go back and think on the bowling as of now. Manager Shiva and the coach, everybody needs to get that thinking going. Last delivery of the penultimate 19th over. As we're waiting for another runner to come out for Poonam, there's a change of a runner. Because I think somewhere Main Khan needs a little bit of a breather. Yeah, it has to be a little more quicker than this. Yeah, it's a good over rate that's been done in. It's a good attack from Karnataka. But still, it's all important to have the another runner coming in very soon. The runner is out. I think it's Noori. Yeah, Noori will come out. And Noori herself can bowl well. She picked up a couple of wickets against Assam, put Assam back on the back foot. So yeah, the match still not over and done with for Delhi. They can make a comeback with the ball. They've got some good bowling power. They can put up a big fight. And it all depends on Gangava again with the bat. Because she once again is a very, very strong player. She can bowl well, she can bat well. Sunita bats well for Karnataka. Varsha, do not forget, the skipper, B1. The first centurion here at INDUSIND Bank Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament. But couple of matches, Varsha has not been in good form. The second match, she got run out without facing a delivery. And third match, she was dismissed cheaply. So yeah, semi-finals still alive. Sujata can bat as well. And do not forget the pocket dynamo Shivagangamma. Yeah, she can come in and run those quick runs. That's a good ball on target. Does not take the single even with the fielder standing deep on the circle at the 30-yard. Varsha has finished. 4 overs, 30 for no loss. After 19, 97 for 8 now with 6 deliveries to go. After 19 overs, 97 for 8. The last over coming up. Who's going to bowl the last? It's going to be Deepika who will come in to bowl the last over. Can they reach 110 to give that 10 runs extra for the bowler? It is there on the cards if they can do it. Yeah, that's a good strike. Good start in the first ball of the last over. Straight to Sunita at covers. The vice captain. Yeah, Karnataka dugout needs a maiden. That's what they're asking for. Deepika go for a maiden. That's what they say. No, it's not. 1 run taken. Can they go for it? Yeah, they do. Backward of square leg. It actually hit Poonam's boots, but Noori completes the run. And Noori was escaping that run out, remember, 2-3 occasions, but finally had to give in. "98. No, they do not take a single, is it? They do. No, they don't. They don't. Stays on 98. Shiva Gangamma, the dynamo. Stop the ball, stop the batters. Now, even now, they don't. Come on, this is going to be the last couple of deliveries. Don't take a single, just one run of this last over from Deepika. Still stays at one run with a ball to go. What a spell. Most economical from Deepika. 4 overs, only 8 runs still given away. With the last ball remaining. Can they make men's? Yeah, they do. They'll have to run. Come on, that's the last ball. They don't. Pocket dynamo Shivagam Gamma comes across and still Delhi does not reach 100. Stay on 98. Only 1 run from the last over. Deepika, with being the most economical, has given away 8 runs in her quota of 4 overs. And for Karnataka, they need 99 runs to win this semi-finals. But Delhi will have to stop Karnataka within 98 to reach the finals. Let's see what's going to happen after a short little break. Could not get off the mark, put bat on ball. That's the LBW appeal as well. She was also struggling. So out of 8 dismissals, there were 7 of them were run out, and that was the LBW. Then to the bowler's end, that was Shivagangama again coming in and fielding really well into the bowling crease. She's been involved in 7 of the runouts. That was a return that came in from Deepika, a short square leg. And once again, this time it was Sunita towards the bowler's end who did really well. Again, another run out. So you saw 7 runouts that went by, and Noori, she was playing well. But then again, running between the wickets, had to get on target really well. But that could not happen. And only 1 boundary that was being scored in the entire Delhi innings. And then again, there should have been more runouts if somewhere Renuka could have gathered the ball. A couple of occasions there were missed chances. That was a no ball, and that was the only boundary that we speak about. Under the legs, hands on heads by Kavya. Apart from that, there were no boundaries whatsoever. That's the only boundary that came in. And then again, with all that struggle that Delhi batters went through, Karnataka fielders made the semi-finals come their way with the proper fielding. That was the hit that Renuka took on the nose, soaking in some of those high pointers. Once again, Shivagangama with a strong return. Actually having a very strong psychological advantage over the Delhi batters, because they were thinking twice, thrice to run the second one, the ball, when it was near her hands. And there Renuka missing a couple. As I said, there should have been more runouts. And Shivagangama, that pocket dynamo, there she goes, running. She is called Chotu by all her team management. It means kiddo. And that arm power is something else. There, look at that for a fielding. Shivagangama at short third. And that is how Delhi managed to put only 98 on the board, as both the openers are out for Karnataka. They will be starting from Shivagangama for sure. She'll be taking strike. Gangawa will be taking strike. And the captain Varsha will be supported in the running by Kavya. Kavya is a runner. Is Varsha the skipper? Trusted opening pair of Gangawa and Varsha. And Poonam to start the proceedings for Delhi. They're operating with a slip. Wow, Angmo with a slip and short leg, I should call it. Off the mark, through point on the reverse. That's a good start by Karnataka. First boundary towards deep point. What a blazing start by Gangawa. Poonam is giving away a little more width on the offside. And look at this, reverse. And Gangawa, with all that heroics she's been praised for on the field, she comes out with the bat and towards that deep point boundary, scores the first boundary. Karnataka are up and away. I will get that scoring corrected soon. That's 98 for 8 by Delhi. And width being provided. Oh! Gangawa wanted to give a big blast outside the leg stump, but misses it out. Leg slip and a normal slip. There behind the stumps. And backward square leg is there. Now a deep point is there after that boundary. That goes to the vacant spaces at mid-on. They will go for 2 for sure. Yeah, they will. They might come back for the third as well. Yeah, Gangawa wants it. She's going in for the danger end. And she takes 3. Hey, that is the running between the wickets. Straight down the ground if you hit. Has always been awards. And can be taken in any format of the game. 7 already with this 3 deliveries straight down the ground. Good strike by Gangawa. Now Varsha, first centurion at INDUSIND Bank Women's Nationals T20 cricket tournament organized by Cabby under Samarthanam, the able leadership of Dr. G.K. Mahantesh. The girls here will be knocking on the doors of the Indian national side with the selection committee being put. Oh, that's put towards the offside. Off the mark, Varsha with 1, so that means 2 runs on the board because Varsha is a B1 batter. Outside the off stump, there was a width that was being provided. She just guided it towards covers. Good shot to get off the mark. Now Gangawa. All power from her. Just a single towards at mid-wicket region. And Neetu is from East Delhi. She comes in as a substitute because Esther was struggling on the field. Neetu has come on as a substitute fielder. But Preeti behind the stumps, she'll have to guide the resources very well. Now Varsha. On the offside she goes. No, she does not. Drags it, but straight to the bowler. After the first over, 10 for no loss. Karnataka are up and away. Might be inching closer and closer towards that finals. I think Noori is coming into the attack. Bowler. Bowler angle cut. And Gangawa will be on strike. All right, Gangawa hits it into the gap at mid-wicket. Another boundary for her. Renuka was introduced into the attack. Gave away a little more width. And she utilized that with dragging that ball outside the off stump. Very strong shot towards mid-wicket. $14 now on the board. Gangawa once again hits it into that vacant spaces in the gap as well. And Neetu does not stop Gangawa from a couple of runs. Hey, it's Menka actually bowling that second over. Gave away a boundary in the first ball itself. And immediately under pressure now. Because Delhi needs wickets. They cannot contain Karnataka down to 99. They will have to bundle them out in the remaining 83 runs. That won't help. That won't help. Strong shot behind the keeper. Another boundary in this over. Wow, what a stroke by Gangawa. Utilized that bottom hand. Preeti could not do anything out of the blue because that was a wrong line down the leg side. And that was well timed and well hit. There the ball was being bowled down the leg side. Got a nice pace onto it. And Gangawa hit it to the right of Preeti. No chance whatsoever for the keeper. Of course, you cannot set a field for that. So straight behind the keeper shot. What a lovely, powerful paddle stroke It came in. A lot of bottom hand as well in that shot. So yeah, Menka being costly in the first over. Now goes down the track. Cannot find the gap at mid-wicket. Good stop by Neetu, but still will steal the single. How long can Delhi wait for things to happen? They'll need to keep it very tight on the line because giving any width is not the right thing to do against Gangava and even Varsha. Varsha now width provided. She puts it towards the offside. Straight to covers, but still will steal that single. Lakshmi there at covers. Cannot stop a B1 batter single, so that means 2 runs on the board. Now this is the rule as well. If the B1 batter with complete visual hindrance scores a single, that's going to be a double. So if they score 2 runs, that's going to be a boundary. If there's a 3 run, that's going to be a sixer. So at the end of 2 overs, 24 for no loss, and Karnataka have begun their chase with 12 runs per over. Just 75 more needed. And to get that, there's a lot of time to do. Yeah, Sushma Patel. She will be there as the top batter because Preeti did not trouble much of the scoring. But Gangava has a chance. But for that, she'll have to score a half century today to at least get on top. And Lakshmi comes in to bowl. And I'll tell you what, Delhi should not be bothered too much of that B1 bowler quota, because this is not going to go down the entire 20 overs. They'll have to keep on B2, B3 bowlers and attack Karnataka if they have to pick up wickets. That's what they'll have to do. But even the B2 and B3 bowlers have been scored off. So bringing in a B1 bowler inside the power play might not be a good idea. But what is Ankita thinking? And the think tank of Shiva and co for Delhi will be thinking is a big question. Because, see, as I keep saying this, they'll have to pick up wickets. So even in fact, if you're bowling 12 overs on the trot with B2 and B3, try to pick up wickets and then see if Karnataka still need more runs after 12 overs. And then bring in B1 bowlers, or at least after 10 overs. Again, there's a misfield. But square leg, that will allow the batters to come back. Oh, overthrows will not help. 3 runs, that means 6 on the board. That was Varsha who scored it. So they've ran 3. Right, this is what I was mentioning. Makes room, Gangava fires his towards extra cover. That's running away to the cover boundary. That will be a boundary. That did not have too much legs on it. Still Poonam, she could not chase that down. Costly Lakshmi over this is. They're making room and towards deep extra cover. What a cover drive. Making room and placing it in between those cover fielders. And at extra cover, Lakshmi could not cut it down. Again, struck powerfully, stopped well. Run out opportunity, missed. It had to go to the bowler's end. It went to the keeper. Good stop by Menka. That's square leg. That's what you need. You need to lift up the spirits in the field. But Karnataka are off to a blazing start. But they will want to see the back of Gangava very soon to the dugout. But for that, these balls won't help at all. Again, width being provided towards covers. It was not very well timed. And Gangava wanted to actually break the ball with that strong shot. That's what she was targeting at. Did not get the timing on that occasion. Right, now Varsha. She's moved on to 10 already of 4 deliveries. Oh, stumping appeal by Preeti. No, Varsha is well in. Good collection, good collection. Yeah, dot ball. Actually excites Delhi after 3 overs, 36 for no loss. And Karnataka need 63 runs out of 102 deliveries. 36 for no loss after 3 overs. Netra actually correcting the team, saying 63 more needed. They thought 63 is the score. No, 63 is more needed by Karnataka. They were happy and excited. No, yeah, you've scored well at 12 runs per over, but not so much, isn't it? Gangawa aligns herself once again behind Preeti, the keeper. It'll be another boundary. Bad start once again. And Gangawa scored a second boundary in that area. It's a B1 bowler who's come in to bowl. Raksha does not start well. Yeah, this is what I was mentioning. Delhi can probably forget about that B1 quota of bowlers and bring in B2, B3 to tie Karnataka down, but does not think in that fashion. Not a good start. You still have Ankita there in the slips. Because this match is not going to go down after 10 overs if this is what the scoring rate has to be. So you get in your stronger bowlers again, opportunity, but Preeti stops it. Oh God, that was a dangerous hit once again. But Preeti got her leg in the right place at the right time. Stops a certain boundary. Definitely it was all written on that ball. 4 on it. Yeah, this is the danger, isn't it? When you bring in a B1 bowler inside power play and against Gangawa, who scored what? 200 is our strike rate already. She wants to have an early lunch. Oh, once again, big booming drive. It's been converted as a dot ball because there's no timing but only power from Gangawa. Gangawa involving in 6 runouts out of the 7 wickets that fell. Once only she was the bowler, and after that, oh, again well stopped by Preeti. Glove work, beautiful. And that's why they've got that leg slip and a slip behind. And you would probably want B2 or a B3 fielder behind Preeti, isn't it? Ankita also B1, the captain. And now this is good. This is good. After the boundary, Raksha has come back for 3 dot balls against Gangawa. Again, can she stop it? Yes, she does. Oh, Gangawa slips. Can she go back to the throw on the keeper's end? No, does not. Gangawa has got at the right side of the bed today. Very much. Right, that was so close. That was very, very close. On the semi-finals, you cannot rely completely on the luck factor, but yes, that does exist in any sport. Even after the slip that Gangawa had, she did not get her wicket missed, and there now rubbing salt into injury. Getting that boundary once again, Gangawa. Very, very strong shot down the ground. She comes second boundary in this over. That's the danger of bowling a B1 against Gangawa there. Down the ground she goes. Again, putting that bottom hand into good use towards deep square leg. Again scores a boundary. Strong shot. Netra there. The coach of Karnataka helps the Delhi fielder Neetu. After 4 overs, 44 for no loss. And we'll have to see once again what that... There, watch this. How the luck factor actually favored. Oh, slipping right in the middle of the wicket. She had to regain herself and come back. There was a lot of time that was being taken, but Delhi fielders didn't gauge that. Yeah, missed out her opportunity. Preeti was disappointed. Yeah, she was, because that was the only way where you could have dismissed Gangawa. Now, Shabnam comes in, another B1 bowler against Varsha. Huge appeal by Preeti. No, not been given. Why is Delhi sticking with B1 bowlers? That's out of my thinking, because this match will not go down 95 deliveries. Bring in your stronger bowlers. Raksha gave away a lot of runs in the previous. Now Shabnam, she started well. Left armour. Can Varsha time it? Yes, she does. One means 2 more runs on the board towards square leg. Now the danger. And the reason for that is the dangerous Gangawa, who will be facing a B1 bowler. She looks around in the field. Power play still in contention. There, a leg slip and a slip for covering that strong bottom-handed paddle shot that she's got. But she's got shots all round the wicket. Now through the covers. Strong shot. Or the middle of the bat. Don't bother running off that. Towards extra cover. Another boundary. And she reminds me of Sunil as well from the Indian team. That's what he plays. 50 on the board for Karnataka with that boundary. Huge bat lift. Width provided from a B1 bowler. Shabnam left armour. And then they did not bother running for that. Vacant spaces. That extra covers. Gets another boundary for Gangawa. She's quickly moved on to what? 38 already. Good delivery. Straight. But straight to mid-off. Well fielded. Run out opportunity at the bowler's end. But no. She was running towards the danger area. Gangawa, she had struck it well. She came in time. And also, on that occasion where Kavya is running for Varsha, she was actually not targeted towards the keeper's end. Varsha now. $51 for no loss. Now Varsha. Oh, times it well towards point. Run out. Again. The throw coming to the wrong end. Should have gone to the bowler's end this time, because Kavya was late to take off, but Gangawa came back in time. Yeah, that's why that conversation running between the wickets need to be corrected. Yeah, that's what Gangawa says. Now that was very close. So, couple of half chances going down for Delhi. 53 for no loss. In the power play. Gangawa strikes well once again towards mid-wicket. Again into the gap. Again that'll be another boundary. Wow, she's dealing in boundaries. After 5 overs, it's 57 for no loss. Gangawa moves to 43 now. Wow. What a striking skills that she's got. This was not at all a bad delivery if you ask me. But look at the way she reaches for the ball. Meets the ball early. And then goes for that strong swivel from the bottom hand towards mid-wicket. The fielder had no chance whatsoever. And the reason for that boundary to go in so much towards in front of square is because Gangawa met it early. Yeah, she needs a drink. She does need some fluids. She's taken the strength of Delhi batting by bowling very well 4 overs. And also inflicting 7 run-outs. 6 with the throw, 1 with the bowler's end. Now coming out to bat, 43 already. Raksha will be continuing. I again fail to understand why you are operating with B1 bowlers when the run flow is so much. Delhi have lost a plot. Missed a trick in the semi-finals. Can they get through this power play without conceding too many runs? Varsha will only be looking at putting Gangawa back on strike. Last over of the power play. Oh, wide delivery. That will be. Yeah, we'll have to re-bowl that one. Raksha with that first wide delivery. Delhi have been disciplined. Even with two B1 bowlers bowling in tandem. This is the third over from a B1 bowler. First extra on the board, but the runs, the flow of the runs hasn't been stopped at all. Dot ball, that'll help. As Hari runs in to just straighten the stumps. Yeah. This is what Delhi did not want. 2 more runs on the board and it brings back Gangawa on strike. Varsha slowly making the right choices, making the right decisions. 60 for no loss. Gangawa, where will she target? Goes for the switch hit. She will time it. And that's again in the gap. Again there'll be a boundary for Gangawa. Wow. Switch hit. And towards the vacant spaces. Third fielder moves on to 47 Gangawa. There, look at the way she changes the grip. It's a switch hit. And times it to perfection. And behind square. Actually very, very fine. Too many vacant spaces. I understand it's a power play. You have the fielders right behind. But Gangawa knows where they are. Actually, there is a backward of point and a slip. And Gangawa pierced that gap beautifully well towards deep third. That's Mr. David, the secretary of Cabby, watching the proceedings. And he also will be a happy man with the way INDUSIND Bank Nationals has gone by for the women. Now, straight batted towards covers. Extra cover. That ball is running away towards that point boundary. Will it reach? No, it does not. But still, Gangawa will come back for the third. And 50 for Gangawa. What a way to get it in the semi-finals. After inflicting 6 runouts, 50 now for her. .67 on the board. She is decided that Karnataka want to have an early lunch and think about the finals. Defending champions. They are stamping their authority, isn't it? Delhi, on the other hand, have been clueless. Right from their batting and the fielding and now the bowling. Why are they still operating with B1? Fail to understand that strategy. Again, Varsha takes a single, so that's 2 runs on the board. And brings back Gangawa on strike. So Orissa have arrived for their semi-finals. Orissa versus Andhra Pradesh. Orissa again very, very strong in their group from Group B. Orissa, Jharkhand, Rajasthan and Haryana were in Group B. Orissa winning all their matches. Yesterday was a tight one against Rajasthan because Rajasthan had won 2 of 2. Orissa also had won 2 of 2. They had to win it yesterday, and Orissa thumping victory yesterday. They scored 202 and Rajasthan could not come closer to that target. Right, as Raksha will be trying to continue. Right, Gangava 50. Straight to the fielder, straight to the fielder. And the run out at the bowler's end will not be inflicted. Gangava goes back in time. After 6 overs, 69 for no loss. Just need 30 more as Gangava is again keeping that 200 strike rate. 25 deliveries for her 50. And again a B1 bowler comes into the attack. Again she's continuing. A B1 bowler. Shabnam, 4th over on the trot. Even Shweta, who's from Delhi, fails to understand what Delhi is actually trying to think. Bowling all the B1 bowlers in tandem. I'll tell you what, there is no hard and fast rule that you have to, complete 8 overs of B1 if the match is over within the specific number of overs, isn't it? Because this match definitely will not go down 84 balls. It'll only go down 30 runs from here on in. And Varsha, did she put bat on ball? Was it gloved? I think yes. Yes, it is. 2 more runs on the board now. Even though there were 3 fielders behind, Preeti and Ankita, they did not stop it. And even Angmo, Preeti, Ankita, Angmo there, everybody behind, did not stop that. Gangava now comes in. Last over, she took very good advantage of the power play. Now field is spread. They've got a long off. I think that will come across. Yeah, it should. Long off will come across towards extra cover. No, leaves the ball under the boots. Oh my God, Poonam. Boundary again for Gangava. That should have been stopped. Come on. That's been too very untidy on the field by Delhi. It was struck well towards extra cover using the long handle. And there was long off. That's what I suggested. She came in to the right time, but then lets the ball pass through her. Not a right way, Poonam. When you have only, 24 more to defend, you can't let go of easy boundaries like that. I think Neetu's got trouble. Neetu wants to go off. She herself was a substitute. She is struggling there. And that's what Hari has been discussing. You yourself being a substitute, who's going to come on the field? Yeah, you have Jyoti and Pooja. Another 2 substitutes. The delay because Neetu wants to go off the field. Yeah, she is going off. Yeah, Neetu is going off the field. Yeah, she does. There's another fielder who's come in. Ankita is standing at a straightish mid-on for Gangava. She's aligned the body for a diving save. No, but Gangava goes reverse. Wanting to stop that, but no, another boundary. She's picking the field very, very well, Gangava. And even though with that diving attempt at slips, the ball was not being stopped. Good movement being shown by Raksha, a B1 fielder, at slips. But then the reverse working very, very well and scores another boundary. Gangava at deep third man. Out of 58 runs, she scored 40 runs out of boundaries. Wow. Gangava, that's the reason her strike rate is there above 200. That is the problem when you have B1 bowlers against Gangava. Now goes in front of square towards mid-wicket. She will come back for the second very easily. Yes, she will. No problems whatsoever. If Gangava wanted to challenge on the throw, she could have come back, but no, she wants a strike. Now it will be interesting to see the top leaderboard of the batters after this over, because Gangava was there on the third place. So add in 60 with that number that will be flashing out. We'll have to see where Gangava is. Goes the reverse once again, but straight to point. Good stop. Good stop. Keeps strike. Is it? No, there's another ball coming in this over as well. So Varsha comes back. Gangava needs to understand that if there's a 2-run opportunity, she has to take it. And I'm sure she will run for even the single. She's not bothered about being an Andhra Pradesh. Varsha again does not connect. There was an opportunity. 2 dot balls. '84. And once again, Karnataka going in with an undefeated record, maybe in the finals as the defending champions. They have put across a very, very dominant performance in this INDUSIND Bank Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament. Huge appeal by Preeti because she thought the ball had stuck Varsha on the pads. Yes, it did, but outside the leg stump. And that's why Varsha marking her guard once again. Just does not want to be in the hitting line of the stumps. Down the leg side. Now, will she connect it? Yes, she does. And passes the leg slip. Will that ball run away to the boundary? Oh, yes, it does. 8 runs now on the board. Oh, my God. That's 8 runs. Boundary for Varsha. Huge mess there at deep fine leg. It passed off Angmo at leg slip. And it should have been stopped nicely at fine leg. It did not. There. Shabnam actually at leg slip let that ball pass through. Yeah, I understand it's a B1 fielder. But then, look at this for an attempt. No. Deep Mala. That was hit by a B1 batter. That's 8 runs on the board. Only 3 needed now. Varsha again times well. That's in the gap. Will they come back for a second? Yes, they will. And is that all it? Is that the victory for Karnataka? They want a third. Come on. Already it was a victory. That's a victory there Karnataka, yeah, because it's a B1, no? 3 runs that was being ran, yeah.
One run is still.
Just checking on the scorings. I'm sure there was a B1 batter who hit and 3 runs was needed on the board, and they've ran 3. So we'll just confirm that back. Karnataka have won this. They need one more run. Correction. Need one more run.
One more run, no?
98 now. Scores are level. One anbut.
हाँ मैं वही तो बोल रही हूँ तब से.
आप क्या one बोले तो W over.
नहीं.
ऐसे कैसे?
अच्छा.
One needed.
तो वही तो
98.
8 over. I told you, na sir? 8 over. Finish.
Right, Gangava now has the opportunity to score the winning runs. She does. She does. And that's it. Karnataka are in the finals of INDUSInd Bank Women's National T20 Tournament. The defending champions have done well. And 99 is the score that's come in within 8 overs. What a thumping victory once again. Fabulous bit of a way to win this. Really well done. Karnataka women can celebrate because they are in the finals of the INDUSInd Bank Women's National T20 Tournament. After the celebrations, we will quickly have the presentation of this match at Delhi. They will be disappointed. check, check. Karnataka, right side, right side. Check, 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 check. 1, 2. Delhi team, come up for the presentation, please. Welcome to the post-match presentation of this first semi-finals of the INDUSInd Bank presents Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament, and Karnataka have won it, the defending champions. We've got our first finalists, and Karnataka are through to the finals. But Delhi, yeah, they played really well, but somehow did not manage it to put up a very good fight in the semi-finals. Lost a lot of wickets with the run-out. 8 wickets they lost, out of which 7 were run out. But in the presentation party, I have Mr. Lokesh. He is the Indian team player and from Karnataka as well. Welcome, Lokesh. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, we have the support of Mr. David, the love and support of Mr. David, the secretary of CABI. And we have Mr. D.T. Kumar as well, a member around from KSCA. Right, many players like us. It's a home for us in KSCA. Thank you so much, Kumar Sabre, to be here. Now, I will want to have Ankita ji to please come up here and have a few words, the losing captain. Ankita ji, please come up. I know you are a little feeling sad, but chinta mat kijiye. What has it been like, and what is the support that you've got from CABI? Please tell us all that. I'll be really happy to hear it from you. And what is the learning for Delhi team out of this tournament?
कैबी का सपोर्ट सबसे बड़ा तो ये कि इतना बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म जो हर ईयर हमें अब मिलने लगा है कि नेशनल होता है और हमें आके हमें खेलने का मौका मिलता है, और दिल्ली ने बहुत कुछ सीखा है। अभी जो हमारी टीम, मेरी टीम 14 में से 8 प्लेयर्स न्यू हैं जो फर्स्ट टाइम डेब्यू कर रहे हैं मैच में, मतलब इन्होंने टूर्नामेंट में, और अच्छा खेला। तो यही है कि हम आगे भी अच्छा खेलने की कोशिश करेंगे। थैंक यू।
Lovely, lovely. So 8 players out of the 14-member squad are youngsters. They have been debuting first time in the national games. And Shiva, the manager, and everybody, the think tank, thank you so much, the Delhi team, to put up a very, very good fight. And also, stay on. I will want the certification of participation there. For Ankita Singh, we will give you the certification of participation because you've entertained us thoroughly. Thank you so much. Join your team. Go there. Thank you so much, Ankita ji. Really well played. And also, big round of applause has to be coming in because Preeti, she's done well with the bat and with the stumps as well. And also, Noori, you've been playing really well. Put out 2 century partnerships. That is 1 double century and 1 century partnership in the opening wicket. But that did not work out today in the semi-finals. And Ankita ji, there we go. This is your participation of certification. Yeah, please come up with the dignitaries. You can present it with David and Lokesh all along. There we go. Thank you so much for Team Delhi. Thank you so much. We request you to please come back more prepared and well in the next time that we will find you. Now, where are the defending champions? Can we hear it out for them? Karnataka! There we go. The first finalist. This is being very decent. Al ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ whistle ಹೊಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ, ಶಿಳ್ಳೆ ಹೊಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ. Can we hear some whistles, please? Come on. There we go. That is the real naughtiness of our Karnataka team. Come on. They have been decent in front of the camera, only clapping. Varsha, please come up. Varsha along with Sunita, the vice captain. Please come here. Come here, Varsha. Really well done. Sunita, barbodu, ನೀವು ಕೂಡ. Please come in. Yeah, you've been doing well and guiding Varsha all along. Varsha, first of all, hearty congratulations. Defending champions reaching the finals. And what will you have to tell about Delhi? They put up a very, very good show, isn't it?
First of all, congratulations, Karnataka! ನಾವು ಫೈನಲ್ಸಿಗೆ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಲಕ್ ಟು ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಫೀಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸೆಮಿಫೈನಲ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಆಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಮತ್ತು ನಾವು 9 ಓವರ್ಸಲ್ಲೇ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈ 20 ಓವರ್ ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ದು ನಾವು 9 ಓವರ್ಸಲ್ಲೇ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಈಗ ಫೈನಲ್ಸ್ ಆಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಇನ್ನೂ ನಮಗೆ ಅದು ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಥರ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರಣ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೋಚ್ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗಿಂದನೂ ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದು. ಮತ್ತು ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೋಕಿ ಅಣ್ಣ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೊಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
Lovely. I'll just translate whatever Varsha said. She said, all the good doings is for Netra and Shikha, the manager. Netra, the coach, been really very, very supporting of the Karnataka team. And she's learnt a lot out of this nationals as well. And very special thanks to Loki Anna. Right, there he is. Loki from Karnataka in Team India. Lovely. Thank you so much, Sunita Aure. Thank you so much, Varsha. Go back and join your team as we will go in for the award now for the player of the match. I don't think so. Any guesses? That's the name. Gangava, come up here, please. Wow. I'll tell you what. Listen, Gangava. ಒಬ್ಬ ಪ್ಲೇಯರು 3 ರನ್ಔಟ್ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿಂಗೆ ಆ ರೂಲು? I'm just joking around saying one player cannot inflict more than 3 runouts. But today she's inflicted 6 runouts. After Delhi lost 8 wickets, 7 were runouts, and Gangava was involved in 6 of them. Only once she was at the bowler's end. Other occasions she was fielding there at square leg and short mid wicket. Really well done. And also a half century when she was batting. So that makes Gangava the player of the match in the semi-finals. I will want Loki and DT Kumar Sabru to please come up and award the certificate. Really well played. And also in the finals, she will be really looked upon. That's the trophy that's going in to Gangava. Can we hear it for again Gangava as well, as there's a check that comes in. And also the cash prize. So girls, tomorrow is the finals. Don't start partying yet. There's so much to do. Party ಈಗಲೇ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ನಾಳೆ ಫೈನಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ. Okay? Cash prize for Gangava. There we go. Gangava wants a trophy or the cash. ಏನು ಬೇಕು? ಎರಡು ಬೇಕು. Trophy. That's so nice. She just says I'm happy with the trophy. Not the cash. Lovely. Beautifully done. ಗಂಗವ್ವ ಏನಾರ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕೇನವ್ವ? ಏನವ್ವ ಆಡ್ದೆ ಇವತ್ತು? ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಆಡ್ದೆ. ಏನಾರ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳವ್ವ? ನೇತ್ರ ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ನಿನ್ನ ಓಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಟೆಲ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ನೇತ್ರ. ಇದೇ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ನಿನಗೆ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕೋ ಬೈಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ ಇವಾಗ. ಕಮ್ ಆನ್, ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್.
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರಣನೇ ನನ್ನ ಟೀಮು. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಹೇಳೋ ಥರ ನನ್ನ ಟೀಮ್ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹ. ಫೀಲ್ಡಿಂಗಲ್ಲಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಂತೂ ತುಂಬ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇವತ್ತು ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ರನ್ನಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಸುಸ್ತಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ನಿನ್ನೆನೂ ನಂಗೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ದೀಪಿಕಾ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಇವತ್ತು ನನಗೆ ಕಾವ್ಯ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಾವ್ಯನ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ.
Come up, Kavya. After inflicting so many run-outs, she was feeling a little tired, and that is nice. So cash prize ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಧ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir.
Kavya also shares the cash prize. Lovely. Thank you so much, Kavya and Gangava. Done really well. So tomorrow is the finals where Karnataka will be facing up. Either Andhra or Orissa is the big question. That's the second semi-finals that's going to come up in a short while from now. Andhra and Orissa are in the venue. We will come back very soon with the toss of the second semi-finals. Stay tuned.